Welcome to our short overview of what Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College had to say about our BOSSDesk solution. The following excerpts are from BOSSDesk webinar by Abraham Baldwin Agricultural College. Allen Saylor, CTO at the college, speaks on how their IT help desk improves service delivery for the organization. How long did it take your team to create your service catalog?
Yes, the service catalog. So, like I said, we've been in BOSSDesk for a little bit over a year or so doing it. And so we started out with just the basic ticket that just said, what is your request? And as those came in, we kept on looking and seeing what we can improve and how we can improve it and what we can do to get the information that we want for the end user. So I would say, we're constantly improving, and even with our other teams. But we probably had a nice, I'd say 15 within the first couple of months. I mean, and it's just so easy. When we brought on the website team, they wanted 5 service requests, and I was actually sitting in the meeting with them, and they were talking about these requests, and they were typing them in this Word document. And as they were typing in the Word document, I was pulling them over and actually retyping what they were typing as they were typing it. And it was like, okay, so we're going to email these to you. You think you can do these for us? And I'm like, yeah, sure. When you need them by? And they were like, well, how about next week? I said, well, how about right now? And they said, well, and I pulled it up, showed it to them. They were like, I'm like, yeah, as you were typing, I was typing. I said, so any tweaks you want to do, we can do. And they was like, I'm like, it's that simple. It's as simple as y'all making, as simple it is for y'all to make websites, it is for us to make these requests. So it doesn't take long at all. And that's what I love about one of the things I really, really love about the product is that it is so simple and so easy to make those requests. And that's what's allowed our team and the other teams that are using this with us so efficient. That allows us to be able to get a ticket, look at the ticket, have all the information we need, and complete the ticket, and really not have to go back and forth with the end user. And that's what it's really all about. And I mean, just the level of surveys we get, because we actually do surveys on every ticket. The surveys that come back, I mean, people are like, oh, this was great. Your team was really fast, really speedy. Appreciate everything y'all do. And they're just ecstatic. And, I'm ecstatic as well about it because it's making my team look great. And so that's what it's really about. It's also allowed, like I said, just the efficiency, and it's reduced stress off of my employees. Every employee I have is less than a year old. Because we didn't have a system like this previously, I know for a fact I lost 2 techs from just the stress of the job and trying to get tickets completed, that we didn't have something and they just couldn't handle it, and people were getting mad and they were getting in trouble because they forgot something in the email or something like that there, so it didn't get done, and it just was a bad experience, and we lost really good techs due to that reason. But the ones we got now, I mean, they're ecstatic, and the workload is not that bad because they're able to just be efficient, and that's the main key. So, that was a lot for just one answer, but it's easy. And I mean, within a couple of months, we had most of it, and as team has come on board, it's been less than a month for them to get what they want.
Do it all over again, what would you have done differently?
It's going to sound kind of weird, but or corny, I guess. I had to do it all over again. It would be find BOSSDesk sooner, because that to me is it. I mean, I wish I'd have looked more and looked harder previously and before trying other products. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll admit to it. I kind of saw one product and I saw BOSSDesk somewhat at the same time and everything, and I goofed up and picked the other product, which cost me, a lot more money and time with the other product, and I was just not smart at all. And so, do it all over again, they would have been definitely, I wish I'd have did some more research and hadn't already kind of invested in talking to a company and kind of was already doing a proof of concept whenever my good buddy of mine said, "Hey, won't you look at this company?" And my comment to him was, "Yeah, I know you sent that to me. I looked at it, but I'm already kind of going down the road with this one. Let me see what I can. Let me check this company out." And I hadn't really, kind of purchased it yet, and so I could have backed out if I was in the middle of proof of concept. And I guess I should have just went ahead and did 2 proofs of concepts and compared them side by side. Because if I would have, we would have got this one straight out, and we would have loved it, and I'd probably still have 2 technicians that I lost, 2 really good technicians that left me. I'd still have them on board. Because just being efficient and having the tool that they can use, and having our techs love the mobile app. They can go out, they got an app on their phone, so when they complete one ticket, they don't have to come back to the office to see what the next one is, or they don't have to carry it around, or they don't have to call back to the office. They can close that ticket right there on the spot. They can pull that, know where to go to next, head to the next location, fix what they need to fix there, and move on. And it's just made us that much more efficient. And that's been really great. And they get stopped sometimes as they're walking across campus. "Hey, can you come fix this?" And they're like, "Well, yeah." And my biggest thing is make sure you get all tickets in. Well, with them, as they're walking with that end user, they can open the app and start creating a ticket right there and click save and have that ticket saved, go to it, fix it, clear it out, mark it as recorded as them, and then they have the ticket. Where in the past they were trying to remember what they did before they got back to the office to put a ticket in, and most time they didn't. They normally just didn't put a ticket in. And we're really big on having those numbers to support us and say, this is what the team does. And so during evaluation time, it's really fantastic. And so do it all over again, I'd have picked this one first, and I would have took the time to do it.
For more, watch the full webinar by clicking on the button below, or visit our website at www.boss-solutions.com.